Hi all. Today we are going to discussing the API testing using Postman. First, we'll discuss what is API testing. API stands for Application Programming Interface. Uh, API are the mechanism that enables two software components to communicate with each other using a set of definitions and protocols. API contains collections of functions and procedures. The purpose of API testing is to check the functionality, reliability, performance, and security of the programming interfaces. API tests are very different from GUI tests and won't concentrate on the look and feel of an application. It is mainly concentrates on the business logic layer of the software architecture. Okay, so the API testing is a software testing type that validates application programming interface. Okay, this is all about the API testing. Then coming to the types of API testing. Here we have the different types of API testing. Here we have the private API, public API, and partner API and composite API. First we discuss about the private API. Private API is nothing but which is used to within the organizations to perform the internal operations. Then coming to the public API, these type of APIs exposed to the public, it can used by anyone, and public APIs are sometimes cannot sometimes cost associated, and also public APIs can be request some authentications or some authorizations. So in this case, we may have to generate some tokens to use that particular APIs. Then coming to the partner API, the partner APIs are specialized interfaces that enable organizations to access data and services offering across business. This streamlined approach empowered business to create unique features within their own applications or services by utilizing the partner resources. Okay, then coming to the composite API, the composite API multiple APIs into one interface and provides developers within a unified view of the data from different sources. The composite of API offer developers efficient coding practices as they don't have to write separate code for every individual API. The composite API can streamline the development process and provide cost-effective solutions by offering a unified interface for accessing multiple APIs. This is about the types of APIs. Then coming to the methods, we have the different types of methods in the API. So let's see, we have these all are the different types of methods like get, put, post, delete, and patch. These are the methods we have in the API. While using these methods, we'll send our request to the server. The server will process our request, then get response from the server. Okay, so here we have for every method we have some specific reason, like we'll see the get method. Get method is retrieve the information or data from a specified resource. Then coming to the post method submits data to be processed to a specified resource. Then coming to the put method updates a specified resource with a new data. Then coming to the delete method, delete it deletes the specified resource from the server. Okay, then coming to the patch is like that put method, same like as put method, but the patch is also used to send data to update an existing record on the server. But there are some main difference between the put and patch is that patch only applies partial modifications to the record instead of replacing the whole record. That is a major thing. And coming to the workspace, and here in Postman we have the different types of workspaces like public workspace and private workspace and team workspace. So yeah, first before discussing these, first we have see the what is workspace. So workspace organize your API work and collaborate effectively across your team and organization. With the Postman workspaces, you can share your work with internal and external team members. External team members. Coming to the private workspace are visible to you and to any team members you invite to them. Coming to the team workspace enable you to share your projects with collaborators and manage access to them with your team. Then public workspace means anyone, where all API requests anyone can access and do the modifications and use it. This all about the workspaces. Coming to the protocols. Coming to the protocols. In the API, we have the different types of protocols are there, and uh, first we'll see the REST API. In today's landscape, a majority of APIs are powered by REST. Web applications commonly employ REST APIs. There are versatile interfaces for sending and retrieving data through HTTP requests in JSON, XML, and plain text, among other formats. Coming to the SOAP API protocol, web services can also be built using SOAP APIs, which rely on XML messages to enable communication between two applications over a network. SOAP has some strict rules and rigid messaging standards that can make it more secure than protocols such as REST. These type of APIs are frequently used in enterprise applications. Coming to the GraphQL API protocol, if you are looking for the fast API solution, consider GraphQL. This approach eliminates the need for excessive queries from clients by leveraging its specialized query definition capabilities, hence providing much needed flexibility during data aggregation. Then coming to the RPC APIs, by using APIs, applications can execute remote functions seamlessly over long distance even when hosted on different missions. The remote procedure call API, whose implementation typically follows protocols like JSON RPC or XML RPC. So this is about the API protocols. Okay, then next section we'll see the practically how we are going to create the API request, then how we are send API our API request to the server, then how we'll get the response from the server. So with the different status codes. So we'll see on the next session. Thanks for watching my video.